Did another DJs BrewTube beer review. The workout is done. That means it's time for Beer Geek Sports Drink. That's right, it's beer time. And where are we going to go to satisfy our needs for hops and malts to pour down my neck today? We're going to go to Yuengling Brewery. That's right, out of Pottsville, Pennsylvania, US of A. Yay, yay. And what beer are we going to have from them? We're going to have their Yuengling IPL. As the name suggests, it's an IPL. It's a rotating serving and clocks in at 5% ABV and 60 IBUs. For hops in this beer, they're using Bravo, Belma, Cascade, and Citra. And for malt in this beer, they're using Pale and Munich. And they're using the Yuengling House Lager strain. So, if anyone knows how to make a lager, it's Yuengling. That's the main thing they produce, Yuengling Lager, along with their, other spattering of different beers. As a sort of, I guess, a craft brewery now, since the Brewers Association of America changed the, writing of the bylaws and things of that sort, so Sam Adams and Yuengling could still be considered craft brewers. The amount of gallons you produce and all that kind of stuff. They're producing more beers like this. So, I watched a little video on the Yuengling website about this beer, and the head brewer was talking about Citra hops like it was something that was just beamed in from a fucking alien planet or something. So, I'm wondering how it'll taste in this, but you know what? It's worth a shot. I have no prejudice against any brewery, and if their beer sucks, whether they're a craft brewer or a macro brewer, that's how we say it and play it here at DJs BrewTube. So, time to pop the top on this. Yeah, I know it's a twist-off. I don't do twist-offs. On the Yuengling IPL, and tell you what's up with this lovely, hopefully, brew. Boom, big hits off the top, obsessively collectible Yuengling crown, and we got the twisty top bottle with tons of cannon smoke pouring out from the top of it. Let's see, it's going to pour probably perfectly clear. Breweries such as Yuengling and Sam Adams are very much into filtering their beers. I don't know why, there's not a big need for mega filtering, but they do it. That's their thing, right? Right. So, let's see what it looks like. It's a lovely amber orangey sort of yellow color. We got a solid one finger head of super tightly packed bubbles. Plenty of active bubbles coming up from the bottom of the glass of this non-nucleated glass as were. When I swirl it, yeah, actually, you know what? We're getting some alcohol legs on this, which is surprising for a 5%er, but we're getting them, and it looks like we're going to get some nice glass lacing. Take a look at that one, guys. It's a pretty beer in the glass. Let's see what it smells like, because it's an IPL, and as you can see, there's a ton of awesome IPLs in the market. Let's see if this fits in. Diving in for the Aroma. Nice amount of citrus, a little bit of dankness, some pine. A little bit of malt in the background. It's got a fairly balanced aroma. There's no alcohol in the aroma. Pine is leading the citrus, but there's plenty of citrus, a little bit of peach, a little bit of mango. A little bit of herbal floral notes, a bit of spiciness. Doesn't smell half bad. I'm right thirsty. Time to dive into this bad boy. Cheers! Not bad. Crisp. Nice hop presence. Nothing mind-blowing here. Nothing, you didn't expect. It has a nice amount of citrus, a little bit of peach, tiny bit of pineapple, a good dose of bready malt. As you drink it, you got a nice, clean, dry finish, like you get from IPLs. Alcohol is totally hidden. No alcohol presence or warming or anything like that. Super easy to drink. Quite crushable. Gorgeous glass lacing. I got no big knocks on this beer. The bitterness does kind of build as I'm drinking it, more than I expect from a lot of IPLs. This has more of a bitterness fingerprint than IPLs that I've had recently that are awesome, like from Jack's Abbey, or even this Devil's Backbone, who's now macro since AB InBev bought them, or is courting them for purchase. But you know what? Yeah, tasty beer. Time to grade it. Not much else to say. It's not super complex. So, rate beer gives a 35. That's bullshit. Typical rate beer, dumb-ass stooges who get on there and bag on it because it's Yuengling. There's no reason to do that. Yuengling Lager is not a horrible beer. It's nothing mind-blowing, nothing awesome that I seek out, but it's something I would drink. And if you remember, since Yuengling is the oldest brewery in the United States, continuously operating, that is, they basically saved us in some ways, them and Anchor, from total boredom during the macro days, when they were producing something that didn't completely, suck. And if you look at their brewery, their first serving their Yuengling Lager, which is sort of like Vienna Lager-ish, is kind of like what maybe Sam Adams modeled themselves after, and they're the number 2 craft brewer. So, let's see. I'm flapping my jaws. That's what I do. Sorry. Beer Advocate gives us an 82. You know, that's a good grade. It's a tasty beer. It's a B- for what it is. I get it. And Untapped is giving it 3.18 caps, which is kind of that B- range to verging on a B. So let me take one more taste here before I pass judgment. It's a tasty enough beer. I'm going to go with as IPLs go from what I've had. I'm not really digging the bitterness it's building. I'm going to give it a B. I'm going to give it an 85. It's nothing mind-blowing. I think it's better than a B-. It's a tasty beer. I don't think I'd seek it out again, but it's cheap as dirt. I think a 6-pack of this is like $6.99. Something crazy cheap. This is pretty fresh at time of recording, so you know what? It's not a bad beer. So, have you had Yuengling IPL? If you had, let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth, because that, along with when you think locally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement, since these guys are a craft brewer apparently, you know, and, you know, a few bottles of this, put my happy face on. It's not a bad beer. It's nothing awesome, but hey, it is what it is. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, thanks to each and every one of you for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us. And you know what to do. Hell yes, smash that like button, because that is what we do around here now, isn't it? So, to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a bunch of beer drinking love for you. And you know what's coming? Hell yes, a big